It is so good to see everyone's faces here inside the building and having, another face-to-face terrific kid this morning. So yes, we are here to celebrate all of our terrific kids on this wonderful Friday morning. And I just want to start the morning by saying, absolutely, I want to thank Mr. Overturf, and he has someone else here. This is Danielle Darty from the the Kiwanis Club of the Azalea City. I'll get that right. And they support this initiative every year of Terrific Kid by going out and getting sponsors for free meals and free services and all the little things that you'll see in our folders this morning when they get their certificates. So I want to thank you for doing that and for supporting this. Would you like to say a word or two? No, you're good? What about you? Okay, all right. Well, with that being said, we'll go ahead and get started. The kids already know what to do. We have briefed them this morning. So with no further ado, may I see Miss Aaliyah Addison this morning. And what we'll do is we'll call them up. I will read about them, what their teacher said, and then at the end, we'll give them a round of applause before they go sit down, and we'll do that for every single student this morning. Miss Aaliyah was nominated because she is such a great listener. She pays close attention while I'm teaching, and she follows directions. Aaliyah is very respectful and polite. She is a kind friend to all. Aaliyah works hard at being the very best kindergartner that she can be. Every day, she comes to class with her beautiful smile. I feel blessed to have Aaliyah as a student in my class this year. Our next student is Kaylin McLaughlin. Kaylin is always ready to work. She comes in prepared and eager to learn. She always completes her assignments and is ready for the next lesson. She gets along well with all her classmates and is a wonderful line leader. I love being a part of her educational journey. Way to go, Kaylin. That's Ms. Reese Thompson. I'm sorry. Our next student is Evan Crawford. Come on up, Evan. Is it Evan Crawford? Oh, it's okay, Evan. It's okay. You want Dad to come with you? That's fine. Or we can read it. Okay, we'll read it. Evan is such a joy to have in class. He is kind to all of his peers. He works extremely hard on all of his assignments and has made huge growths in his iReady assessment. His determination to be awesome is apparent to all of those around him. Great job, Evan. Keep up the fantastic work. Love, Miss Smith. Our next student is John Vinson from Mrs. Mack's class. John is our classroom terrific kid for the second 9 weeks. John is hardworking and doesn't give up when tasks are challenging. John has a kind heart and is always caring to others. Thank you, John, for being a kind kindergarten friend in our classroom. Keep up the good work. You are truly a terrific kid, Mrs. Mack. Our next terrific kid is Carmen Killen from Miss Talbert's class. Here I am clapping. Carmen is always smiling and eager to participate in class. She tries her best on all of her assignments and is happy to help her classmates. She is always a model student inside and around the classroom and on campus. Carmen is a joy to have in my class this year. Love, Mrs. Talbert. Our next student from Miss Owen's class is Royce Oglesby. Royce always comes to class smiling and ready to begin his day. When Royce enters the classroom, he brings with him a willingness and readiness to learn and grow in his academics. Royce is kind and helpful toward everyone in our class. He has a special way of helping his classmates calm down if they're upset, and he's able to do that for himself as well. Royce is always ready to learn, and he always will give his best in everything he does. Royce Oglesby is truly a terrific kid, and I am very proud of you. Our next student is Elena Jones. Elena is a great example to other students in the classroom, and she has a sweet and obedient spirit. Elena is also always kind to others and respectful of their feelings. I can always rely on her to show others what it means to be a great student. She knows how to focus and give her best at all times. Way to go, Elena. Love, Mrs. Spears. Jordan Coleman. Jordan is truly a terrific kid. She comes to school each day eager to learn. I can always count on Jordan to help the other students in her group on their classwork. She is so responsible and always runs my errands to other classes when needed. Jordan is a natural leader. We are so lucky to have her in our class. Congratulations, Jordan, for being our terrific kid. Love, Miss Croft. Our next student is Caden Gaylord. Caden is always willing to help and go the extra mile in class. He is sweet to all of his classmates and makes friends wherever he goes. He is always ready for a learning challenge. He reminds his classmates of the expectations every day in class. He is just a wonderful addition to our class. Thank you for being you. Miss Johns. Students, if it's possible, come sit back over here and we'll let you come see your parents at the end, okay? Our next student is Marley Stroud. Marley was nominated because she is a great help to her classmates. Marley is usually one of the first students finished with her work. She's a great friend who helps others get supplies they need to complete their work. She's usually the first one to raise her hand and sets an example for others to know what to do. Marley has a quick little smile that lets you know she is one terrific kid, and that's from Mrs. Murrow. Our next student is Olivia Tidwell. Olivia is from Miss Fair's class, and she was nominated because Olivia is a very hard worker. Olivia is always focused in class during the lessons and when working on assignments. Olivia is a friend to all students in our class. Olivia is a sweet and kind-hearted student. I am so privileged to have Olivia in my class. Go and do great things, Miss Fair. Our next student is Aiden Rowe. Aiden is in Miss Thomas's class, and he was nominated because Aiden is kind to others. He gets his work completed and puts forth his best efforts every time. He sets examples for his peers. He's very respectful and quick to help someone in need. We are very happy to have him in our class. Congratulations, Aiden. We love you. Our next student is Demarian Arbello. Demarian was nominated because he is a fantastic student. It is a pleasure to nominate him for this Terrific Kid Award. Demarian comes to school each day with a smile on his face, a positive attitude, and a strong determination to learn, not to mention the hugs at parent pickup. He is always a hard worker who never gives up on a challenging assignment. Demarian is also an excellent team player. He actively participates in group activities, and he's a wonderful role model to his peers. Demarian has a warm, welcoming smile. He's always kind and compassionate to his classmates. I'm proud of him and the positive effect he has on our class. Congratulations, Demarian. You are definitely a terrific kid. Love, Miss Phillips. Our next student is Lucas Striplin. Lucas is a joy to have in class. He always gives his all when it comes to his work, and he has grown significantly this school year. He's always eager to participate in class. He's a great leader with his team and helps guide the way to getting tasks done. He's also a terrific helper in class too, to the class, myself, and our classroom pets. I am so proud of Lucas. Miss Jennison. Our next student is Miley Lopez Martinez. She's in Miss English's class. Miley's intelligent, caring, and helpful. She often volunteers to do what no one else will do, such as even picking up trash off the floor or assisting with another student. Miley's peers say she is nice, she is sweet, she's honest and kind, helpful and respectful. All wonderful qualities to have. We love you, Miley. Miss English. Our next student is Noah Williams. Noah is from Miss Parrish's class. Noah is a wonderful example of how to be a good friend. He's always willing to help his classmates. Noah shows kindness every day. He comes to class ready to learn and eager to participate. He's a terrific kid every day, and we are thankful to have him as a part of our class. We love you, Noah. Our next student is Travis Ladson. He's in Mrs. Blank's class, and he's nominated because he really hasn't been in their class very long, but she could not let the opportunity go by without giving him the recognition he deserves. Travis is a model student that tries very hard to follow our classroom expectations. He sets a good example for the other students through his outstanding behavior and his willingness to participate and to learn. We are so happy that you're in our class this year, Travis. Keep up the amazing work. Our next student is Amir King. He's in Miss Baker's class. Amir has an amazing work ethic and is determined to be successful. Amir's classmates voted for him because he helps with Alec's topics every day. He is very kind and always listens. His classmates talk very highly of him. In class, he's an amazing leader, not only to the students, but even with his teachers. He's not afraid to challenge questions or responses given by peers or teachers. Amir is going to do great things in his life. I can't wait to hear about all of his success. Thank you, Amir, for being an absolute joy in the classroom. Our next student is Kelson Rotkin. Kelson is in Miss Simmons' class, and he was nominated because Kelson is an all-around great student. He demonstrates good character by being responsible, trustworthy, and hardworking. Kelson has put forth superior effort to improve his reading skills this year. He can boast growth of 2 grade levels on both his iReady and his FAST assessments. That is amazing. Kelson has a great personality. He always participates in class discussions and shares his prior knowledge related to our learning. He loves to read on the computer and gets started on that right away every morning when he arrives. Kelson is an important member of our class, and he is truly terrific. Emily Register. She's from Miss Richards' class. Emily's classmates have nominated her for our class's terrific kid because of the kindness and understanding she shows to others. Emily is always ready to work with and help any classmates that need it, and shows great responsibility for getting her work done. She also tries her best and shows resilience when working through tough problems. Way to go, Emily. Your class is so proud of you. Our next student from Miss Orr's class is Lino LaPlaca. Lino was nominated and picked as our class terrific kid for this 9 weeks because his classmates say that he always has a good interest in learning. Lino comes to class every day, prepared to learn, and is always willing to help his friends in need. His classmates also described him as kind, friendly, and hardworking. Way to go, Lino. Keep up the great work. Miss Orr. Next, we have Olivia Lawrence from Miss Maddox's class. Each letter in the word terrific represents all of Olivia's qualities. She is thoughtful when working with a partner. She is excited to learn new things. She's respectful to her peers and teachers. She's responsible for assignments. She works inclusively with her team. She's shy but friendly, and she asks inquisitive questions. And she's an independent learner that is very capable. She sets an example, just not only an example, an excellent example for other students, and we love having her in our class this year. Love, Miss Maddox. Our next student is William Edwards. William is in Miss Edwards' class. William is one of the most hardworking students I know. He is always focused on the task at hand and completes all of his work with 100% effort. Anytime I give directions, William is already one step ahead and waiting on me to begin the next task. He is kind and he is caring to his friends and always respectful to his teachers. Keep up the hard work, William. Love, Miss Edwards. Next, Alexis McKinnon. Alexis is in Miss Matson's class. Alexis is a wonderful student to have in class. She's always on task, whether she's working independently or with a group. Alexis recognizes when her group is getting off track and quickly redirects them. She's never afraid to learn something new in class. She perseveres even when lessons are challenging. Keep up the great work, Alexis. Miss Matson. The next student is Cannon Saucerman. You like Cannon? Okay. All right. Cannon is a role model student throughout all areas of the school. He's always willing to lend a hand to others in need. Cannon is great at keeping his team on task in order to complete assignments on time. He's open to hearing all thoughts and ideas from his peers before determining the right solution. Keep up the great work, Cannon. Miss Matson. Our next student is Devontae Smith. Devontae is in Mrs. Pinkerton's class. And she says, Devontae is a joy to teach. He is kind, respectful, and always looking for ways to help his classmates. He gives 100% effort every day and is extremely hardworking. Our class is stronger because Devontae is part of it. Devontae is the perfect example of a terrific kid. Our next student is Tremon Baker. Tremon is one of the most respectful kids in the class. His respect is not only for me, but is shown to his classmates as well. He is kind, helpful, and generous. Tremon works hard and does his very best with every assignment and class discussions. When at recess, he is fair and shares and takes turns with everyone. He's a great example of what our fourth grade expectations are and look like. Thank you for being such a bright spot each and every day. Miss Wallace. Amari Scott from Miss England's class. Amari was nominated because he is kind to others, listens, follows directions, and overall does the right thing no matter what the situation is. He's trustworthy, dependable, honest, determined, and hardworking. These are 5 major characteristics I harp on in my classroom, and he meets these expectations daily. Amari, remember the characteristics I've listed above are hard to keep as you get older. You'll have trials in life, but I expect you to persevere through them as you do in the classroom. Yes, you'll make mistakes, but remember, own them and come back stronger each time. You'll do amazing things in your life. Remember to believe in yourself as much as I believe in you. Miss England. Holden Wilhelm. Holden is from Miss Flathman's class. Holden is always pleasant and considerate of others. He helps out his teachers by encouraging his peers to listen during instruction. He demonstrates caring towards his teammates by helping clean up after activities. Holden is a kind, caring student that all of his peers enjoy being around. Thanks for being you, Holden. You're going to do great things. Our next student is Luke Fryer. Luke is in Miss Hartley's class. Luke was nominated because he has been a very responsible student in class by completing all of his work and collaborating with his peers. He daily volunteers to help in the classroom, is one of the first to lend a helping hand. He's thoughtful and kind and is a great classroom and school citizen, which is one of our portrait of a graduate characteristics. Way to go, Luke. Our next student is Taryn Herndon. Taryn is from Miss Payne's class. Taryn is always on task and has a positive attitude. She's always willing to do what she needs to do, not only to get her work done, but also to be kind to others. Taryn is self-motivated and tries to help others in class to stay on task as well. Taryn follows directions, she's hardworking, and a team player. She's made my transition as the new teacher much easier because she's helpful and caring. Taryn, I'm so proud of you. From Miss Payne. Our next student is Alexis Winkler. Her teacher is Miss McGill, and she says that Alexis was nominated because she's a terrific kid. She's an example to her peers on a daily basis of respect for others, following classroom expectations, taking responsibility for her learning. She displays personal pride in her work, attitude, and behavior. She's made my job enjoyable and our classroom a more positive experience. I would love to have 20 Alexises. Our next student is Dakota Davis. Dakota is in Miss Kubiak's class, and she's nominated because every day Dakota represents what it means to be a terrific kid. She's committed to her education and never lets anything stop her from reaching her goals. Her in-depth critical thinking skills often inspire thought-provoking conversations amongst her classmates. Every day, she sets the example that the best thing you can be is yourself. Most importantly, Dakota is highly regarded among her teachers and peers for her thoughtfulness, respectfulness, and her ability to keep us all laughing every single day. Jaden Norman from Miss Wells' class. Jaden gives 100% in getting her work completed to the best of her ability. When she doesn't understand a concept, she always asks for help. Jaden is responsible and trustworthy as well. I can count on her to follow our class and school-wide expectations. In our class, we follow the 6 Ps. One of those is being persistent. Jaden never gives up, and she tries her hardest to be successful. Way to go, Jaden. And last but not least, Levi Roberts. Levi is in Mr. Pinkerton's class. And he was nominated because Levi is a great student. He is focused on learning and improving himself. He truly finds joy in learning. Levi is always upbeat and has interesting facts to share. He is polite and respectful, and he will help other students whenever he's able to. Great job, Levi. Keep it up. That concludes our Terrific Kid program. I want to thank you guys, thank you students, for coming to school every day with an attitude of learning and willingness to help others. You are setting such a great example for other students, and I want you to keep that up. I'm very proud of you. Mrs. Brady's very proud of you. Everyone on this stage is very proud of you. Thank you, parents, for making sure they come to school every day and that they have a mindset of learning, because that comes from what you're doing at home, and I truly appreciate that. I want everybody to have a wonderful day. If you you can get, yes sir, I absolutely will do that. If you want pictures, your students will be able to come and see you. If you are choosing to check your child out, we're going to send them back to class, and you'll have to go to the front office to do that through the Raptor system. And one last thing. Parents, you have these in your child's folder, but grandparents, if you would like a sticker, come see Mr. Overturf at the end of the program. Thanks, and have a great day.
Look around, the changes catch your eye, and you come to realize one can make a difference. Reach out, stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one. But one can make a difference. Nothing changes quite as much as change, and the things we rearrange, trying to make a difference. Reach down, deep down, look at the sky of another town. Listen well, the wind will tell you something good is in the air. Oh, life is bigger than just one. Oh, but one can make a difference. Oh, reach out, stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, being there to catch them when they fall. Reach out and stand down, find out what it's all about now. See it all, stand tall, being there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference.